Osiris, Lord of the Dead, King of Eternity. His skin? Eerie green. Why? Symbolizing rebirth, the life sprouting from the Nile's dark soil. Son of Earth and Sky Nut, brother to chaos itself. Osiris ruled Egypt with wisdom, bringing agriculture, laws, and the sacred Ma'at principles of cosmic order. He wasn't always gentle. Early fears gave way to reverence. Cambridge scholar John Ray links his name Onofre to perfection. But perfection attracts envy, especially from a jealous brother. What happened next shattered Egypt's peace. Osiris's journey is a tale of betrayal, dismemberment, and an impossible resurrection. His green skin hides a darkness deeper than the underworld, and a secret of eternal life. Osiris ruled in golden light. His brother Set seethed in shadow. Consumed by envy, Set devised a trap worthy of the god of chaos, a feast for the gods, and a deceptively beautiful coffin. Whoever fits perfectly, Set declared, shall claim this prize. One by one the gods tried, none fit. Then Osiris, trusting, stepped in. Slam, Set sealed the lid, trapped. The coffin wasn't a gift, but a prison. Set hurled it into the raging Nile. Osiris, Lord of the living, drowned. Isis screamed in despair. Her husband, Egypt's heart, was gone. But death was only the beginning of Osiris's nightmare. Where did the coffin wash ashore? And how did Isis's grief turn into a desperate hunt across a world plunged into darkness by Set's evil? Isis found the coffin. Osiris was dead, but hope flickered. She hid his body. But Set, the embodiment of chaos, discovered it. His rage knew no bounds. Vengeance wasn't enough. He sought utter annihilation. With monstrous fury, Set hacked Osiris's body into 14 pieces, scattering them across Egypt's farthest reaches. Isis's heart shattered anew. Yet, from despair rose determination. With her sister Nephthys, she transformed into a goddess of relentless pursuit. They scoured deserts, mountains, and marshes. One by one, 13 pieces were found: the heart, the limbs, the sacred essence. But one piece was missing, swallowed by a Nile fish, the phallus. Could Osiris truly return without it? This missing piece changed everything about his resurrection and power. 13 pieces of Osiris found, one forever lost. Isis, queen of magic, refused to surrender. With Nephthys and Anubis, the jackal god of mummification, she performed the impossible. Powerful incantations wove through the air, the fragments knit together. Bandages, the first mummy, encased the form. Life sparked within the still chest. Osiris opened his eyes. He lived. But it was different. The missing piece, the phallus, meant he was incomplete. He could no longer rule the land of the living. His kingdom was now the Duat, the shadowy realm of the dead. Osiris, the once and future king, became the judge of souls, lord of eternity. This imperfect resurrection birthed the core Egyptian hope, life after death. But it also created a vacancy in the living world, a throne his son Horus would vow to reclaim from Set. Before Osiris' descent to the underworld, a final act of love between Osiris and Isis bore incredible fruit. Hidden within Isis grew Horus, the falcon god. Osiris, now lord of the dead, became the divine ancestor of all pharaohs. Egyptians believed Osiris was the first pharaoh, the ideal ruler who brought Ma'at. Every future pharaoh was seen as his heir, the living Horus on earth, destined to uphold Ma'at against chaos like Set. When pharaohs died, they became Osiris, joining him in the Duat. Art often shows pharaohs as Horus protected by Isis. This sacred lineage connected the mortal king to the divine realm, ensuring Egypt's stability. The battle between Horus and Set wasn't just personal. It was the eternal struggle of order versus chaos, played out through the pharaohs. Osiris wasn't just mourned, he was celebrated. The Djed festival pulsed with raw power. Imagine crowds roaring as priests raised the massive Djed pillar, a spine-like symbol of Osiris's stability and resurrection. This wasn't just a ritual, it was reenacting the god's triumph over death itself. The pillar's raising symbolized Osiris rising from the underworld, ensuring fertility for the land and renewal for all. Some festivals even staged dramatic battles between actors playing Osiris's followers and Set's forces. Why Djed? It means stability and endurance. By raising it, Egyptians tapped into Osiris's power, strengthening the very backbone of their world, Ma'at, against chaos. It was a visceral reminder. Death isn't the end. Stability can be rebuilt, just like Osiris rose. Feel the ancient hope? This symbol, the Ankh, the key of life, but its power flows directly from Osiris. As god of resurrection and eternal life, the Ankh became his ultimate gift. Shaped like a cross with a loop, it combines the masculine, Osiris, and feminine Isis, creating life everlasting. Egyptians called it the key of the Nile, the source of life itself, mirroring Osiris's link to fertility. Priests carried ankhs, gods bestowed it upon pharaohs, mummies clutched it for safe passage to Osiris's realm. It wasn't just jewelry, it was a physical conduit to Osiris's power over death. Holding the Ankh meant holding the promise of rebirth, the same power Isis used to revive Osiris. Why is it looped? Some say it's the Nile's eternal flow. Others, the sun's path. Osiris travels nightly through the underworld. Unlock its secret? Chaos ruled before creation. Then came Ma'at, divine order, truth, justice. And who taught it to humanity? Osiris. He gifted pharaohs and people the sacred principles of Ma'at: truth, balance, harmony, morality. Think cosmic scales. Pharaohs were duty-bound to uphold Ma'at, preventing Egypt from sinking back into chaos, represented by Set. When Osiris judges souls in the Duat, he weighs the heart against Ma'at's feather. Lighter than the feather? Paradise with Osiris. Heavier? Oblivion. Ma'at wasn't just philosophy, it was Egypt's survival code. Osiris, as its divine champion, linked kingship, morality, and the afterlife. His murder by Set was the ultimate attack on Ma'at itself. His resurrection, the triumph of order over chaos. Do you live by Ma'at's principles? Truth, justice, balance, the scales await. Set's rage had a dark origin. His wife, Nephthys, sister to Isis and Osiris, lived in his shadow. Drawn to Osiris's goodness, she devised a dangerous plan. Using powerful magic, Nephthys disguised herself as Isis. Osiris, deceived, lay with her. From this union, Anubis, the jackal god of mummification, was born. When Set discovered Nephthys' deception and Anubis' divine origin, his jealousy towards Osiris exploded into homicidal fury. This betrayal wasn't just political. It was deeply personal, shattering Set's pride. Nephthys, fearing Set, abandoned Anubis. Isis, ever compassionate, found and raised the infant god. Anubis grew to become Osiris's protector in death, performing the first mummification on his own father figure. A secret birth, a god of death born from deceit, but loyalty rising from abandonment. Osiris's son, Horus, the falcon god, sought vengeance against Set. Their battles shook Egypt. In one brutal clash, Set tore out Horus's left eye. Thoth, the wisdom god, healed it. But this eye, the Djed, became legendary. Symbolizing healing, protection, and sacrifice, it embodied the moon, damaged then restored each month. Why is it powerful? It represents the price paid to restore Ma'at, avenging Osiris. Egyptians used it as the ultimate protective amulet against evil, a gift born from Horus's pain to shield us. It warded off chaos, Set, cured illness, and guarded the dead on their journey to Osiris. Sailors painted it on ships, pharaohs wore it into battle, mothers shielded children with it. Horus's sacrifice, fueled by love for his murdered father Osiris, became humanity's shield. Do you feel protected? What's your opinion? Your comment is highly appreciated. We hope this journey through time has sparked your curiosity and provided valuable insights. Don't forget to subscribe for more thought-provoking content. Share your reflections and any questions you may have in the comment section below. Thank you.